Recently, I visited the beautiful Pench Tiger Reserve to try my luck with tiger sightings and wildlife photography. Our journey started from Hyderabad. After driving nearly 600 kilometers, we finally reached Chorbahuli Gate and checked into our resort. After a little rest, excitement quickly took over because our very first safari was about to begin. Pench Tiger Reserve, spread across Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, was established in 1992 as India's 19th tiger reserve.
The safari.
It is also famously known as the real life inspiration behind the Jungle Book. And honestly, the moment you enter Pench, you understand why. The forests here are stunning. Endless teak forests, bamboo patches, dry deciduous woodland, and beautiful water bodies cutting through the jungle. Even without seeing a tiger, Pench itself feels magical. Our primary focus for the first safari was a dominant male named Rudhra. Forest guides informed us that Rudhra had been seen near a water body early in the morning, so naturally we headed straight there with high hopes. But wildlife photography is all about patience. We carefully searched the area where he was last seen, scanning every patch of grass, every shadow under the tree, but there was no sign of him. So instead of waiting in one spot, we explored deeper into the forest, hoping to encounter other mammals and maybe even a leopard. The forest was alive. Spotted deer moved cautiously through the woods. Langurs sat high on trees, acting as the jungle's alarm system. Peacocks crossed the dusty safari tracks while the harsh summer heat slowly intensified.
टाइगर अभी इधर तो मतलब जितने टाइगर सोसाइटी मतलब इसके 4 कप साथ में
Yeah.
समथिंग 8 से 9 मंथ बाकी जो गेट है खवासा जोन है बफर जोन में आता है।
अच्छा।
हाँ बफर जोन का पार्ट है। और अभी क्या है कि मतलब पूरे तरफ अपने को जंगल के अंदर पे लेडीज मतलब जेंट्स देखने को मिलेंगे। क्योंकि अंदर पे भी मतलब तेंदू पत्ता जो होता है उसका चालू तोड़ना है, उसको इकट्ठा कर रहे लोग। वो भी सीजन चल रहा है तेंदू पत्ता वाला।
Hours passed. Then finally, we returned to the location where Rudra was last reported. And there he was, resting silently inside the water. What an incredible sight! The massive male tiger was partially submerged, probably trying to cool himself from the intense summer heat. Only his face and powerful shoulders were visible above the water. The entire atmosphere changed instantly. Every vehicle became silent. Every camera slowly lifted. Moments like these are impossible to describe unless you experience them yourself. Rudra looked absolutely majestic, strong, calm, and confident. Probably around 9 years old, carrying the aura of a true king of Pench. But tigers always decide the encounter, not us. As more safari vehicles started arriving near the water body, Rudra slowly got up, glanced once towards the crowd, and silently disappeared deep into the forest where nobody could disturb him further. That was our first tiger sighting of the trip, and honestly, it was unforgettable. With huge smiles and satisfied hearts, we concluded our first day in Pench. The next morning, we headed towards Sillari Gate with fresh excitement. This time, we had some very interesting information from the forest guards. A male and a female tiger had reportedly been spotted together in the area, possibly a mating pair. At the same time, a tigress known as T30 had apparently made a sambar deer kill nearby. And in summer, after feeding, tigers always visit the water source. So our mission of the day became very clear: track the mating pair or locate T30. We spent the morning searching different parts of the forest, but the mating pair remained elusive. Fresh pug marks appeared on the dusty roads. Alarm calls echoed from distant langurs. Every turn gave us hope, but the jungle continued to keep its secrets hidden. We then checked the location where T30 was believed to be resting after the kill. The tigress was somewhere deep inside the woods, and it looked like she would take some time before approaching water. So, meanwhile, we explored nearby areas hoping for a leopard sighting. Pench forests are incredibly beautiful during summers. Harsh light, dry golden grass, silent forests, and the constant feeling that a predator could appear from anywhere. As we continued the safari through the dry, deciduous forest, we suddenly spotted a movement near the edge of the road, and there it was, a sloth bear, one of the most unpredictable animals in Indian forest. The bear slowly walked across the landscape, constantly sniffing the ground in search of insects and termites. Watching a sloth bear in the wild is always exciting because sightings are usually brief and unexpected. Unlike tigers, sloth bears often appear suddenly and disappear just as quickly into the dense forest. Deep inside the forest of Pench, we also encountered the mighty Indian gaur, the largest wild cattle species in the world. And honestly, seeing them closely is truly intimidating. Massive bodies, muscular shoulders, and incredible strength, these animals command respect. The gaur herd was peacefully grazing near the forest clearing while keeping a close watch on its surroundings. Even predators like tiger avoid taking unnecessary risks with the fully grown grouse because of their sheer power. Throughout our safari, one animal that constantly guided us through the jungle was Indian langur. These monkeys play a very important role in tiger tracking. Langurs usually stay high up on trees, giving them a clear view of the predators moving through the forest. Whenever they spot danger, they immediately start giving loud alarm calls.
उनके साथ में गाइड रहता है।
ओके।
लगभग 1.5 से 2 घंटे के आसपास का रहता है वहाँ पे। इसमें लेपर्ड का भी एरिया है और टाइगर का भी एरिया है सर।
अच्छा, दिखेगा कभी चलते हुए?
हाँ, लेपर्ड भी दिख जाता है सर, क्योंकि लेपर्ड वाला ही एरिया है, पहाड़ी एरिया है सर ये।
ओके।
यहाँ फिर दूसरे एनिमल्स भी दिख जाएंगे ट्रेल में, जैसे सांबर डियर हो गया, स्पॉटेड डियर, ये दिख जाते हैं।
कुछ मिला कल शाम को?
हाँ सर, जुगनी टाइग्रेस और 1 कप्स मिला सर।
अच्छा।
हम लोग उसी एरिया में जा रहे हैं, अपने को 3 नंबर रूट मिला है, यहाँ रूट बटे हुए रहते हैं सर।
कल हम लोग सुबह आए थे,
हाँ,
तो रोड क्रॉस करके वो पानी के पास गया था, फिर बाहर नहीं आया।
एक साइड में लेफ्ट।
हाँ,
तो
वही है।
हाँ वही है सर।
अच्छा।
यहाँ मिनिमम 5 से 6 टाइगर है जो कंटिन्यू दिखते रहते हैं।
ओके।
अभी हम लोग उसी के एरिया में है, और इस एरिया में एपमार टाइग्रेस भी आती है। ज़्यादातर अपना पीछे वाला एरिया कवर करती है एपमार टाइग्रेस। 2 दिन पुरुषापार गेट में दिखाई देती रहती है, और 2 दिन इधर में दिखाई देती रहती है।
ओके।
दोनों गेट कवर करती है।
लेपर्ड दिखने के चांसेस है?
हाँ सर, वेदर के हिसाब से लेपर्ड के चांस ज़्यादा है अभी।
हाँ, टाइगर तो हमको 2 बार मिल गया है ऑलरेडी।
हाँ।
लेपर्ड नहीं मिला अभी
तो
तक।
कल खवासा गेट से सफारी गए थे सर।
हाँ, कल सुबह उधर से आए थे।
जी।
तो कितने लेपर्ड्स होंगे यहाँ पे?
सर लेपर्ड काउंटिंग नहीं होता, बाकी ये टाइगर काउंटिंग बता दूं मैं आपको। 2022 की काउंटिंग में सर 123 प्लस टाइगर काउंट हुए थे पूरे पेज में, 1200 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर।
हाँ।
तो अभी नेक्स्ट काउंटिंग 2026 में हुआ है, लेकिन नंबरिंग आने को है सर, लेकिन बढ़ गए होंगे।
The forests of Pench were not just filled with mammals, they were also incredibly rich in bird life. One of the most beautiful birds we encountered was the Indian roller. Perched gracefully on a branch, its stunning blue feathers glowed brilliantly under the sunlight. The Indian roller is often considered one of the most colorful birds in India, and seeing it in the wild always feels special. Every time it flew across the forest track, flashes of electric blue lit up the jungle. For wildlife photographers, moments like these are pure magic. As we slowly moved through the forest of Pench, a powerful raptor suddenly caught our attention high on a tree branch. It was the magnificent crested serpent eagle. The eagle sat silently, scanning the forest floor below. This bird of prey is one of the most iconic raptors found in Indian forests and is especially known for hunting snakes and reptiles. Another special bird sighting during our safari was a juvenile oriental honey buzzard. Unlike the fierce appearance of eagles, this young raptor had much calmer and curious expression. Oriental honey buzzards are fascinating birds, known for feeding mainly on bee larvae and honeycombs. We came across one of the jungle's best hidden resident, a beautiful pair of Indian scops owl. The most commonly seen animals in Pench were the beautiful spotted deer, also known as cheetal. Large herds could be seen throughout the forest grazing peacefully in open clearings. But despite their calm appearance, these deers are extremely alert animals and play a crucial role in jungle's ecosystem. Whenever a predator like a tiger or a leopard moves nearby, a spotted deer are usually the first to raise the alarm calls. Later, we returned to the T30 location and positioned our vehicle at a vantage point near the water body. And then the moment finally arrived. From inside the dense woods, the tigress slowly emerged, calm, cautious, powerful. Step by step, T30 walked gracefully towards the water. The heat was intense and she appeared tired after feeding, probably coming to cool herself and drink water. This tigress currently had 2 cubs around 4 months old. Every moment inside the forest made us turn our heads. But sometimes the jungle gives you only a glimpse, not the full story. The cubs never appeared. After drinking water, T30 slowly settled near the edge of the water body and rested peacefully. Watching a wild tigress relaxed in her natural habitat is something truly special. No zoo, no enclosure, just pure wilderness. And that moment perfectly concluded our Pench trip. 2 days, countless hours in the jungle, beautiful forests, thrilling tracking moments, and memorable sightings of Rudhra and T30. Pench once again reminded us that wildlife safaris are not just about seeing animals, they are about patience, unpredictability, and respecting nature on its own terms. If you enjoyed this Pench Tiger Reserve safari experience, do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which sighting you enjoyed more, Rudra or T30. And hopefully, next time, Pench rewards us with sighting of T30 cubs too. Until then, see you in the wild.